Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because all I ever wanted to be in my whole life was to be a mom. And to be honored by Moms of America is just awesome. Just awesome. I was raised by the most wonderful mom and dad you could possibly ever imagine. And one day in 1986, my life changed forever. I read about an absolutely incredible case of child abuse of a little baby girl, 18 months old, named Shannon Nicole. And I said, this can't be. My mom boiled everything that came in contact with me. She was so overprotective. How could anybody do what they did to this child? And the more I read about it, I was devastated, but I was moved to action. Just like all of you here, Moms of America, I decided I was not going to let this happen to another child ever again. So I went to my friend who was on the school board, and I said, you must know somebody, some organization that's doing something so this doesn't happen to another child. And she took me, and I met the director of the Child Protection Center. And it was the time of my birthday, and I said, Dennis, I don't need another piece of jewelry. Let me go give a donation to an organization that's doing something to stop the child abuse. So I went in, and I talked to him, and by gosh, they were doing intervention, treatment, and prevention of child abuse. A dream come true. So I gave him my donation, and about 30 seconds later, I was on their board. And that was in 1986. I'm still on their board. And I continue to work with them. But because of the work that I did with them, I didn't even know child abuse existed. And you can't fix a problem if you don't know it exists. But because I work with them, and the more I got into it, I found it's the leading cause of death of children 4 and under. And then I got involved with them and working to start to prevent the child abuse, and also to teach in the schools and provide education for the schools so that children could recognize and know, because if they don't know what's happening to them is not normal. That's their normal. And that's what I see where we, Moms of America, are changing that normal. We have to go back to the values and the love. We're supposed to love and cherish and honor our children. And if we love and cherish and honor our children, we're not going to hurt them. We're going to help them be the best that they can be and provide every opportunity that we can for those children. And that's essentially how I ended up. I got into the foster care system, and I thought, oh my gosh, the state is taking away children from these abusive parents and then putting them sometimes in situations that are worse than where they came from. I'm going to do something about this. And I did. I studied. I looked and saw everything that was happening. And I was just going to build this community and have these foster parents, but then I learned about trauma-informed care. And that's what we've really built in Sarasota. And I want it to be a template, to be a guide, to be something that we can go on and replicate all over the country, all over the world, because foster care, at any given time, there are millions of children in foster care. And we could do better by them. And that's what we built, a pediatric mental health treatment and research center. We have a 12,000 square foot clinical treatment building, and in the front, and then all around, it's a 5-acre campus, 6 foster homes, a big, huge clubhouse, playgrounds. Even we have chickens. We have an organic garden. We have an outdoor movie theater. And I wanted these children to come in to feel loved, honored, and revered. And that's what's happening. And so often in the foster care system, you have all these amazing people that want to get in it and do the good work, but they don't have the tools. And that's one of the things that we're doing, is providing the tools for the foster parents. We're providing the treatment, a little tricycle trail, so that they can come right up and take treatment. But I could go on and tell you on and on and on. But anyway, I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for giving me this honor, but I will have to share something that's so important, like the biggest honor that I've had. We have monthly birthday parties for the children. And this little girl, it's her birthday. And she was missing, and I wondered, where is she? And she comes running up and brings me a painting. And it's in the shape of a heart, and it says, All Star. And under it, she wrote, All Star, always love, live, secure, talented, adored, remarkable. And on the back she wrote, this is in really little writing, for Mrs. G, thank you for making All-Star. I don't know what would happen to me and my 3 sisters if we weren't here. So that's my biggest gift. But let's make all of us at Moms for America have every child in America say, thank you, Moms for America, because you've made our lives safer and better. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.